I'm back with Mr. EC. What's up? Part 7. 31st. We're about to go into 2022. Okay, recap. We was talking about you having that altercation with the boy and everyone in the middle like, why? And then you guys ended up fighting and you was friends. Yeah. So you were saying that basically things have changed. What's changed?
It's like now, if someone has a fight these days, it's like it gets serious, it gets out of hand. They call down their people, they call down their people, and it gets out of hand. Someone gets stabbed, someone gets shot.
So how come it didn't happen in your time?
Because we were like in primary school, and then primary it was a bit different. It was different than primary.
You're saying different, but you're not really breaking it down.
How can I say this now? Back in them days, it's like.
Okay, in your day, okay, the altercation happened, you had the argument, your brother even encouraged you to basically hit the kid back.
School,
I know that was primary school, but what I'm saying is that, okay, alright, maybe, alright, you're right, okay, maybe it's primary. Okay, let's move forward then, okay? Let's move forward then, I will try and bring in that scenario then. Okay, year 7.
Year 7?
This guy thinks he's so sick because he went to DMB, but that school is somewhere in Hornsey. If you know, I'm not gonna say the name, but I just went DMB.
What do you mean I become so sick?
I feel so obviously because you was like at the time you guys was the sickest school around. Like you're not rated.
You're trying to get me.
You're not rated St. Thomas More. You're not rated.
You're trying to get me in trouble.
No. I'm talking about in terms of football and come on. Like, would you say you guys had the best football team around? Who would you say had the hardest team? Sorry, it's not DB. It's D&K. Sorry, yeah. Highgate, so they had the best football team, so they used to move you guys up every time.
They were a good team, bro.
Okay, so okay, in football, was there any arguments or any beef?
There was a little bit of a situation.
Okay, explain to us. Okay, because obviously what you explained to us before was basically when you was like, when you was in year 6. Now you're in year 7. What happened here? Explain to us that. Break down.
It was my defender, and I think they're midfield player.
Okay.
And not my defender, but I was the goalkeeper.
Your defender who's playing on your team. Yeah.
And they had a little bit. They didn't fight, but had a little bit of a face off.
Okay.
But they didn't fight. Everyone stopped him, everything like that.
Okay. So nothing took place on the pitch.
No.
Did anything take place behind the scene?
Nothing after.
Okay.
Nothing after.
So how come you mentioned? I thought you was gonna mention something that basically because I want to know an event. That happened in school, like high up in your school, that basically resulted in you having to put your hands on someone, or so how come you just gave me this example? Because it was like basically he's your defender. I'm saying that at the time, I said in football, was there any occasion whilst you was playing football, was there any occasion where you've played with somebody and then it's kicked off?
Oh yeah, one time I picked my boys' grade team back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, when I done something.
So basically, I want to know how that basically got resolved.
Okay.
Was anyone injured?
Okay.
Was there any?
One time I played with this boys' brigade team.
Yeah.
And
what team?
My boys' brigade.
Boys' brigade.
You heard of them? It's like scouts.
Oh, okay.
No scouts.
Okay, scouts. Yeah, they go and look for. Yeah, they go and look for great footballers from young.
No, not scouts. Boy Scouts. like brownies and stuff. Like
okay, brownies like weed cakes and that.
No, bro. Have you never had a scouts? Like Boy Scouts, like little camping things.
Okay, yeah.
You see your church, our church CCR.
Yeah.
And there's, if you look on the wall, it says Boy
okay,
Scouts.
I understand. Yeah, correct.
Like
yeah,
a little club.
Continue. Yeah, I get
and
you.
Go to boys go to
yes.
Just to get like man like
yeah.
Do little things, go on trips and someone and stuff. I went to Boys Brigade, didn't it? I went to
Oh, that's what your club was called. The name of your club, Boys Brigade.
Yeah, Boys Brigade.
Okay, yeah.
And the name of mine. And one time we were playing a match, and the boy said something to me, and then the whistle blew, the full-time whistle blew, slapped me in his face.
Yeah.
Like,
what did he say to you?
I don't remember. Long after that, that's on 7.
Is
it's just up to me. That's on the face. But I walked off and then.
Oh gosh, but he was only 7 at the time.
8, yeah.
But did he say something to really get to you?
Yeah, he did. It was cheeky.
Oh
At the time, bro.
Okay, don't say what he said.
Nah, I don't remember.
Yeah, but he said something so bad that it made you retaliate and slap him.
Yeah.
Did you end up being friends with the guy ever?
Nah, I didn't meet him after. That was it.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you feel about that?
Well.
He's being honest. Remember, this is his story. Don't listen. You can't penalise this man. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm interviewing him and he's being honest. You understand? So respect his honesty, okay? Because people might hear I slapped and no. He's being honest. You've probably done worse at that age, but it's not about. It's about him just because we're trying to get somewhere. But at least you didn't stab nobody. Like what's happening now?
No.
You're saying no, but when you slapped, he was laughing about the whole situation.
Yeah, no.
Did you feel good after you slapped that boy?
I thought at the time, I thought like, yeah, I got you. I had
yeah,
the last slap.
Yeah.
But like, my point is this here.
Have you asked God to forgive you?
Most definitely. I've done things and I said things in my life.
Because you know that what one thing we should do as well is that obviously stuff that we've done in the past, if you remember anything that you've done, right, which resulted in someone else being upset or hurt, you should always pray for God to forgive you for that.
Most
so
definitely.
in your case, so obviously, have you ever prayed for God to forgive you for slapping that kid?
Most definitely. I prayed.
So you know you was in the wrong then for slapping him?
I've said things to my family. I wasn't the most behaved person, and I've done things, and but I've asked God to forgive me.
Most definitely.
And I asked God to forgive me for everything I've ever done.
Amen.
I wasn't the most behaved child growing up. You know.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
So where did you suffer bullying then? Because it seems like you've been the...
No, I wasn't the victim. I wasn't always bullying people.
Okay, so you've been quite lucky. You've been quite lucky.
No, I've been bullied in school, secondary school.
When then? Explain to us, tell us.
People used to bully me in secondary school.
Yeah.
I've been bullied in secondary school. Like a few times. When I first started in year 7.
What happened?
People used to rush me, try and start on me for no reason.
Why?
One guy punched my lip, one walking past, punched my lip.
Can I say something? Is it because you thought that you was a top singer? Cause I know you try and sing it and try and take all the
Well, I didn't sing them times.
Was it to take all the gallon or something? Was you wearing these glasses at the time?
I didn't find my...
No, but I'm trying to know.
No,
basically, alright. The reason why, because normally when people, like when boys move to other kids in school, it's normally because he dresses well or he's always around the girl or he looks cool. So what I'm trying to basically think, what was the reasons?
I don't know what it was. One time,
did you even try and find out?
Bro, one time I was just standing with my friends playing basketball. I was standing there doing nothing. And one guy came up to me and just punched me in my lip for no reason, bro.
Wow. Well, can I say something? Don't that remind you of something though?
What do you mean?
You done that when you were 7. No, but you see karma though.
I know, it's true.
You see it? You see it?
It's true.
Karma comes back. So he just come and punched you for no reason. How did you feel?
I thought, what's he doing? I'm like, and then my friend was laughing at me.
Yeah. But was you really upset though? Be honest.
Most definitely.
Did it really upset you?
It did upset me.
Yeah, okay. That's just his alarm, you know, like this man trains hard. He does boxing on the side and that. So was you upset about that punch that kid gave to you? Be honest. The next day, did you feel hurt?
I felt a bit embarrassed.
Embarrassed. So that's how the other guy felt when you slapped him. So we reap what we sow. That's an example. Mr. EC gave there. So you've never really been in a case where like people was called round your house and they was looking for you, like we're looking for Mr. E. Obviously at the time you were Mr. EC. Obviously you had your name. Did you get in a situation like that where you had loads of people coming around looking for you, or did anything happen like that? Have you seen something like that, especially in Tottenham? Because your time, see your time in Tottenham?
I moved out of Tottenham, I moved to Hornsey.
Oh wow. Oh, so you lived in Hornsey as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us a bit in Hornsey.
Well, when I moved to Hornsey, it was like on my street. It was mostly, we were like the only, like there's only a few black families on my road. And the majority was like white families and stuff. Can I say that here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so like a group of like...
Yeah. White.
Yeah. It's a bit different. It's a bit different.
When you say a bit different, only different between the
no,
whites.
no, I must say different.
You must have ate Yorkshire pudding and
nah,
chicken roast and.
You learned
I know at the time you never used to eat pork. Obviously, probably.
Nah, I ate pork them times, definitely.
Obviously, now you don't eat pork.
Mm.
So, but I find the English great, man.
Definitely.
You know, I love the English culture. I can't lie. You feel me? I love their food. You know, there was a time that I used to watch EastEnders. I don't watch that now. But growing up, like there was soaps that we grew up to. The Bill. Do you remember The Bill? I watched that. What's The Bill then, if you remember?
Police program.
Yeah. They used to give out a lot of information, you know. And the information you see now, basically, yeah, they gave it out then. But The Bill one used to be one of my favourite ones. There used to be another one where it used to be in a supermarket and people used to shop. You used to basically have to go and shop and get
supermarket sweep. Wow.
Say that again.
Supermarket sweep, bro.
Wow. You must have, brother. You must have loved that one, didn't it? No. Actually, I used to love supermarket sweep. That was, why would I remember it if I didn't love it? So we grew up with them programs. So basically, tell me what you remember about Superman Sweep. Tell me what you remember about Superman Sweep. No, what's it called?
Supermarket Sweep.
So tell me what you know about Supermarket Sweep.
They go around in the basically push the basket around the supermarket and they collect items.
And how do you win that? So how does it? You just collect what items?
I don't remember the ins and outs.
Okay, so that's one of the programs that we grew up on. You get.
You have to remember when I was younger, I grew up in the church, innit?
We're gonna be right back with part 9.